Welcome to the Bible Forum. It's Sunday night. I want to talk to you about why the church, Christian values, and the family are targets. That's the topic, coined by Dr. Walter Williams, an economics professor of note, who says Western civilization was founded on a set of philosophies that focus strongly on the sanctity of individuals and their power of logic and reason. This belief led to a desire to trust things that could be proven to be true, proven to be legitimate, from government to science. Judeo-Christian morality has formed the basis of most Western notions of ethics and behavioral standards. Thus, the attack on Western civilization must begin with the attack on the church and Christian values. And just as importantly, the family unit must be undermined. Why the church? Well, because Christian values and family are targets of the left, since they want people's loyalty and allegiance to be to the state. The church, Christianity, the family, all stand in the way. That the left's agenda spells it all out. Joe Biden, criticizing sexual assault, said this is English jurisprudential culture, a white man's culture, adding, it's got to change. Reality? The Western world's culture isn't perfect, but women fare better under it than any other culture. Ask yourself, if you're a feminist, in which countries would you like to live? Would it be Saudi Arabia or some other Middle Eastern country? Would it be China or countries on the African continent, north or south of the Sahara? In those countries, women encounter all kinds of liberty restrictions. Plus, in at least 30 countries on the African continent, the Middle East, and Southeastern Asia, female genital mutilation is practiced. You might ask Joe Biden what part of the white man's culture needs to be changed. The greatest efforts to downplay the achievements of Western civilization, Dr. Williams says, starts at our colleges and universities. The American Council of Trustees and Alumni, in their 2016 study, reported that, quote, the overwhelming majority of America's most prestigious institutions do not require even the students who major in history to take a single course on United States history or government. Because of this ignorance of our young people fall easy prey to charlatans, quacks, and liars who wish to downgrade our founders and the American achievement. In 2012, 2014, 2015, an ACTA commissioned survey of college graduates found that less than 20% could accurately identify the effect of the Emancipation Proclamation. Less than half could identify George Washington as the American general at Yorktown. 1/3 of college graduates were unaware that FDR introduced the New Deal. Over 1/3 of the college graduates surveyed could not place the American Civil War in its correct 20-year time frame. Nearly half of the college graduates could not identify correctly the term lengths of U.S. senators and representatives. The left in our country often suggests that people who stand for Western civilization are supporting a racial hierarchy. The fact that the history of the world is one of arbitrary, tyrannical abuse and control. Poverty has been the standard fare for a vast majority of mankind. America became the exception to what life was like. That exceptionalism inspired imitators, and our vision of freedom and liberty spread to what has become known as the Western world. Western civilization is by definition Bible-based. Many do not appreciate the fact that freedom and competition in both the marketplace and the idea arena unleashed a level of entrepreneurism, risk-taking, and creativity heretofore unknown to mankind. Look at the marketplace of ideas. The Nobel Prize has been awarded to 860 people since its inception in 1901. The prize winner distributions, Americans were given 375 of these. United Kingdom, 131. Germany, 108. France, 69. Sweden, 32. 83% of Nobel Prizes were won by Western nations. And the large majority of other Nobel winners are also mostly Westerners. I might add, he says that Japan has 27 Nobel Prize winners, but their first winner was not awarded until 1949, after World War II, after Japan became westernized. There's a reason why the West leads the world in terms of scientific innovation, wealth, and military might, and it has very little to do with genetics. Instead, it's the environment of freedom, both in the market for goods and in the idea marketplace. Rigorous competition brings out the best in mankind. Leftists and would-be tyrants find Western values offensive. I wonder why.